It's quite intriguing how society perceives house cleaning differently based on a woman's marital status or employment situation. Feminism has played a significant role in shifting these perspectives over the years, impacting how women view work and marriage. The end result has led to the emergence of women over 30 and 40 who exhibit more masculine traits. While society celebrates them as strong and independent, many of these women may be silently struggling, aware that they're not truly content and might face a future of solitude. For many, waking up at the age of 40 and realizing that their best years might have passed during high school and a few years afterward can be a sobering experience. They might have once believed they could explore numerous relationships until they found the perfect man, a notion they've now come to terms with as unrealistic. Interacting with these masculine women can be akin to dealing with deeply insecure men. They often feel the need to continuously prove themselves and can take offense at the slightest things. It appears that women in their late 30s and 40s may have forgotten how they behaved when they had the upper hand in dating. They may not have realized that some of the men they rejected could have offered them healthy, long-term relationships. The days of Chads seem to have passed, and many average Joes have honored their requests, leaving them with equally lonely friends. One prevailing issue with these women is the lack of self-reflection and responsibility for their lives and choices. They tend to attribute their failures to external factors, rarely looking inward. Interestingly, their criteria for a potential partner often become more extensive and demanding as they age, rather than more reasonable. When you peruse their dating profiles, the focus is almost exclusively on their own desires and needs, with little consideration for what they bring to a relationship that men genuinely value. The perception that they are the ultimate prize, while simultaneously seeking an idealized man, contradicts the reality that men often put in more effort to achieve higher value and status. This delusion can be quite astounding and is possibly fueled by a lifetime of being told they are perfect without fault. Women have benefited from certain relationship dynamics for a significant time, often because men were unaware of these dynamics. Some believed these issues were isolated incidents, attributing them to simply choosing the wrong partner. However, a growing awareness suggests that such behavior isn't isolated, and more men are becoming hesitant to commit to women. It's essential to understand that women, in many cases, seek comfort and security rather than just love and intimacy. So men are indeed valuable in this equation. Modern women frequently use the phrase, "I don't need a man, but I want one," implying that relationships are akin to shopping. They might not need a new handbag, but they desire one. This mindset often results in treating relationships like commodities, with the option of returning or exchanging if unsatisfied. Some women explore different men as they would various shoes. This shopping analogy can mirror their approach to relationships, with a constant search for the ideal partner. It's noteworthy how, despite having hundreds of men available for attention and validation, they often hold out for an idealized Chad, even though they rejected men their own age when they had the chance. Dating complexities are not limited to one gender. They apply universally. Everyone has personal standards for a partner, making the dating experience unique and subjective. Dating inherently involves risk, reward, vulnerability, pleasure, and pain, regardless of gender. Accepting this complexity can alleviate disappointment. A true man doesn't simply enter a woman's life. This perspective is gynocentric. Instead, a woman should understand the value of respecting a man's frame, where she enters his world as he leads. Society's confusion stems from misguided advice and societal pressures that often lead women astray, encouraging them to chase unrealistic romantic ideals. Older men tend to mentor younger men, helping them grow and improve. Conversely, older women often advise younger women to prioritize personal desires over nurturing meaningful relationships. This approach overlooks the simple economic solution of fostering more great men for the future, as the scarcity of great men often leads to unnecessary competition and selfishness in the dating arena. Modern dating dynamics have seen significant shifts. Many women seek the ideal partner who is not only attractive, but also dedicated to family values and traditions. However, they don't necessarily want to adhere to traditional roles themselves. This can lead to a scenario where they expect a husband's commitment while maintaining a level of personal freedom and promiscuity. This is a common perception in modern relationships. It's essential to recognize that when modern Western women discuss a man, they often refer to the top 5% of men who are exceptionally attractive, successful, and highly sought after. Average men may feel invisible in this context, especially with the proliferation of dating apps where women seemingly have an abundance of options. The top-tier men have little incentive to commit when they have so many opportunities. This situation can lead to a realization among women that they missed out on potential meaningful relationships. The dating landscape is a complex one, with both men and women valuing different attributes. Women tend to value confidence and stability, which may be less common in younger men. Meanwhile, men often prioritize physical beauty, which can become rarer as women age. These preferences can contribute to differences in attitudes and behaviors over time. Marriage, in today's context, comes with significant risks that many men consider to outweigh the benefits. Calls for reforms in marriage laws are not uncommon, with the financial disincentives for remaining single being discussed as a potential solution. There's a belief that single individuals should contribute more in taxes as they might be seen as liabilities to society. Once a generation has grown up and entered the workforce, their parents could benefit from tax breaks. Feminism has played a role in reshaping societal gender dynamics, pushing for equality and women's representation in authoritative positions. However, some argue that it has inadvertently led to a decline in traditionally feminine qualities among women. Some women strive to adopt more masculine traits to compete in male-dominated corporate environments, which has, in turn, disrupted the balance in the dating scene. Men are increasingly opting to pursue their paths independently, while women focus on their careers, leading to a realization that the two genders are fundamentally different in their experiences and needs. Men are often perceived as having the ability to live independently, while women may face different societal expectations. This reality can be a source of frustration and challenge in modern dating dynamics. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you can be the first to know when my new video drops. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.